From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. They haven't caught him yet. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
There's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Second down run by Pacheco. And that's all with the offense side. They've stayed for long, so it's going to be third down. Offense in the hurry up here. Third down, it's Mahomes. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Yellow.
Gets it out right quick, and oh, he might throw this. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it, it's Worthy. And they're on to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it sets up second down.
Yellow. 15.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
This one falls incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two in third downs vertical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with the lead.
So far. He gets out. It's the 35-yard line. position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First turn of the game for James Cook. And in his 6 yards to begin this one, we've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's Allen out of the pistol. It's a carry by Brandon Cooks. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, Allen. Curtis Samuels there for the catch. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
56, 56. Round it. Half. Sunday.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. Throws this one deep down the right side. And deep down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Oh, they turned the play cool down off. Bro, the niggas had that whole for like 1 game. They just turned it back on. They turned it off. Oh, it's dead some of these leagues, bro. This shit's crazy.
Well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish off their opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills drive their lead to 11. Now here's Davis to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Jukes away from one. This makes it up to the 25. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He put everything he had into this one. It's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs throw at the deficit to a single possession. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
Some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for 2.
The Chiefs will
They're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
14. Chiefs.
Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when touchdown to check down, touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing here, Allen. He rolls to his right. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Allen now on 1st down. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills stretch their early lead to 9. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
So Allen lining the Bills up to go for 2.
Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Single receiver left. Allen looking to throw this. In the heavy coverage, and it's intercepted.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. It can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defense is stoppable.
Now here's Davis to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. It's an early lead for the Bills. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Passes downfield, looking left. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's his running back. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a field goal game. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Ready from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Shotgun, it's Allen. Fourth pick up to their own 31. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
They're great for coaches, and when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, well, they took advantage.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Middle.
Running back sent in motion. 1st down throw for Allen. Escapes the pocket. And 11 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense so they can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Put a receiver in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Has some space inside the 35. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. 2nd and 3 now.
319.
Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they'll come behind the scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around for more from Arrowhead on the other side. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Samuel comes in motion left. Allen on 3rd and short. Hauled in by Samuel. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Bills have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Round 80. Hey, home. Alert. All 52. What's that?
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Brings it in. They want to big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. So not just the yardage block, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. Back to throw now, Allen. Into a ton of traffic, and this one intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Second and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively. You can play conservative, try to get to a manageable third down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
45-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here. That one was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, it's making the play.
The play is brought to an end. This one reaches the 35-yard line. 21 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down. Working quickly here. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. We need something positive here.
Yellow! Go, Lou, lady! Right side!
Now a give left side to the Checo. Gets it ahead, lines up for about 3. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane. Maybe a pass that late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Looking inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Return starts on the goal line. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets
Bro, what the fuck is Worthy doing? Get a break.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. He runs it up to midfield. Space on the right. He's got room. He could do it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on handoff, pin-out pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. And he can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs lead by 15 now. Hooker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Middle.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. This is a heater going deep. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no one connecting. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in the coverage too many times, you're going to interceptions. I love that play. And that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Do what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Allen from the gun here on 3rd. That's Kincaid. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. That's good for a Buffalo first. Allen setting up to throw. He had a throw open, but a great defensive play to charge loose, incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said he ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Now Allen off the play action. Nice time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Allen on 3rd down. Got his man, Shakir has it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll go down here at the 16.
I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to preseason, my first preseason. And when the veteran QB said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or a premium in this league.
They pick up one on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Alert!
Running back sent in motion. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Flush out at, oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through, that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. 4th down. Here's Allen. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start their 2nd half with some needed points. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Into the crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Nick Bolton has it. He has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call, and you're set up perfectly to counter it.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Bro, I just realized Ray Davis is kicking off, bro. What the hell's going on?
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. This is ahead for about 5. Now Bernard tracking that one down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. This is man. It's Pacheco. And he's up just before the line to gain. This is at the 27.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't likely care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. That's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
4-yard line.
Yellow.
Throwing on 1st down. Mahomes. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again. Mahomes. Completed over the middle. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Another throw from Mahomes. Getting out to his left. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yellow. Hey, 43.
Back to the air, Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. He's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
Running left with Pacheco. 1st down, really gets about a yard. Better than to force him out. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Pistol now for Mahomes. He has it at the 5. He will not score, but that does sound like Brock with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes on a designed run. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs could walk away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. They broke out the designed run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Shakir in motion right. Ready from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on a quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Allen on 3rd and 2. Just got it away before the hit line. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's a gain of 10 and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, he picked up the first.
It's a gain of 10.
Again, Allen to the air. This finds Cooks, complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Allen going to throw again. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. And they're going to get to him after a game of close to 5 as they send him out.
So QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. But even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Escapes the pocket. And he slides to a stop there with enough for the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip inside of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Allen now on first down. Not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I can't believe they turned off the play cooldown on offense. Or they turned it on, but they didn't turn it on for defense.
Adjustment and go get the first down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Allen. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. They're going to need a couple more though. 2nd and goal coming up. Empty the backfield and motion him out. Now Allen.
Defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
This one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Another one for Cook. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand. Of course, that turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing. I play with some of the best to do it. I see it up close and personal because of it. I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that road.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't need to. What? On Sunday.
Right back to Pacheco. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Yellow.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Going for the back of the end zone. They will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make a 3-score game in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. This report by Blacker is up and good. And the Chiefs stretch the lead to 23.
49. Bills 26.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Straight ahead here. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Again, it's Cook. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So scoreless, a win for the Chiefs. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.
God damn, Pacheco. What the fuck?